Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Amethyst. It's been a while since the last video, that's because I've been super busy. I still don't have that much time to record, but that's okay. I mean, my videos don't exactly take the most skill to record or edit. I think the goal for today is going to be to get up to level for the gym. I think last time we found out that it's a terrain themed gym, and that means that it's almost certainly a grass type gym for grassy terrain. And so I think we're pretty good in terms of team comp, but we're slacking on levels. Fortunately, Fire Punch should carry us through the gym. I mean, we're kind of getting cooked by this Dottler right now, but that's okay. Gachiakuta can absolutely destroy him in revenge, and gain 2 levels as a result. That's pretty cool. And Sabikui also getting a few levels. I haven't started reading any new manga since starting this series, so I don't have any more nickname ideas. So I probably should avoid catching Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I'll just do the entire rest of the game using these 3 Pokemon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Farfetch'd is pretty cool and interesting. I mean, I love me a good Lillipup, but it doesn't look like there's anything particularly... Oh, Ferroseed is a really interesting early game Pokemon. Its defensive typing is kind of crazy. I'm surprised that you can get access to it so easily. I should probably be training. But if this Lillipup doesn't go down easily, then that means the gym will probably give us a bit of a struggle. Oh, and we also can thieve items from wild Pokemon upon defeating them. That also is a nice quality of life change. Let's see how easily we can take it on the trainers, and hopefully that'll give us a good litmus test. This Mime Jr. completely blocks our attempt to paralyze it with Misty Terrain. Oh wow, okay. Trainer AI switch, that's pretty interesting. And he hit us with Terrain Pulse, which is a fairy type move in this terrain. Dang. Okay, the trainer AI really does not like being leech seeded. Ouch, okay. Thankfully Sabikui hangs on, and we can nail this Stunfisk, which a leech seed that can't be shaked off. And unfortunately we fall there, but that's fine. Fire Punch can take their revenge kill, and then once the terrain fades, Ember will be super effective. Okay, we get to level 13. That's actually pretty tough. I mean, Galarian Stunfisk is a fully evolved Pokemon. It's a single stage, right? So its stats are going to be high for this point in the game. But it did give us quite the struggle. Yeah, Galarian Stunfisk is actually one of my least favorite Pokemon in the entire Pokemon series. I mean, Stunfisk was already bad enough by itself, but Galarian Stunfisk just made everything worse. I think they did improve it a little bit by changing Snap Trap from a Grass-type move to a Steel-type move in Pokemon Champions. That was a really good change. It gives Galarian Stunfisk stab on its signature move without needing to be in the Terrain type that undoes its effect of damage over time. But I don't know, it's still kind of bad. I don't like it very much. But yeah, Pincurchin, also another single-stage Pokemon. Yeah, gave me a good chunk of experience there. Gachiakuta is already almost on par with Fire Punch. Do I want to train Sabikui on wild Pokemon, even though it only has Astonish and Absorb as its moves? Yeah, Astonish and Absorb and Growth. We can't go this way, right? We're being blocked off. So I think I'll take a stab at the gym leader and just hope and pray. Otherwise, I don't know, we'll probably have to run, catch a new Pokemon, and adapt our strategy. But for now, this will serve as a good litmus test of what we need to do. Welcome, trainer. I am Terrence, the leader of Rodanzi Gym. My gym is the point where most trainers learn if they have what it takes to complete the Kulor Gym Challenge. But don't worry too much about that. Believe in your Pokemon and do your best, and you'll do great. Now, let's begin. Okay, he looks like a very normal dude. I mean, this guy just looks like an NPC trainer. His character design is very uninspiring. That's okay. Okay, Grookey, not unexpected. We heal off some of the damage from Fake Out there, and Worry Seed is going to do pretty much nothing. I mean, I'm not scared of that at all. I can only suspect that the reason he sent out Skiddo was because it has Bulldoze, and so I'm kind of, yeah, okay. Leech Seed, gonna bounce off of Gachiakuto right there. That's pretty nice. But at the same time, we can't Stun Spore it, we can't Leech Seed it, Mega Drain is gonna do nothing, and I'm pretty sure its ability, Grass Pelt, raises its defense in grassy terrain, so this is gonna do absolutely nothing, even with that crit. Ouchies. Okay, we might have to eat a Leech Seed here. Ember still doesn't do all that much damage. Tail Whip coming in. We're taking some chip, but it still looks like the Skiddo doesn't really have all that much to damage us. Ow, never mind, okay. There goes our ace. At least grassy terrain is down, and he uses a potion. Okay, yeah, there's no way we can win this fight. Not in this state. I think we have no choice but to white out here. We can barely even out damage leftovers. Yeah, didn't even get a single KO. That's fine. I mean, this is hard mode, right? So if you're following along, if you're playing this game for yourself, you can either change the difficulty or play without having to worry about recording for content, grind as much as you want. I think, well, I mean, we saw that Gachiakuto and Fire Punch alone probably won't be enough, so I'll train Sabikui, hope it learns a poison type move, and if we find anything interesting in the grass that I can add to my team, I will do that and bring you back. Okay, so I settled on Fletchling as a new team member. Sabikui leveled up to level 12 and learned Bide instead of like Acid or a Poison type move. So I think it would be nice to have a Flying type to hit Skiddo and Grookey with. And I really should have thought of a naming idea before bringing us back here. I can't think of any bird-related manga or anime. I don't know. I'll name it Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, even though Howl is a dude and this fledgling is female. But, you know, it's about the spirit, and I think the Ghibli spirit really makes you want to take off. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. This is kind of a horrendous nature, but we're sticking with it. I don't want to catch another one. And I'll just train it up to par and I'll be back. Okay, we're back for our second attempt, and I have a plan this time. Alright, so we know this Grookey is going to fake out, right? So we switch to Sabikui in hope that we get the effects board proc. And it doesn't proc. Okay, that's fine. We bide. Okay, scratch. So we're storing up damage for bide, and hopefully this does a good bit. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Hopefully the AI isn't smart enough to switch out here, or, you know, finesse us by not attacking. Alright, Sabikui doing good damage, but I think I'd like to switch out to Fire Punch and hit him with an Ember. Worry Seed, I don't really care about that. I mean, the loss of Blaze is fine. It's fine. Nickit, that's not even a grass type, not even a Pokemon that benefits from the terrain, so it's obviously going to fall in 2 hits. Actually, you could have used a potion there, that I shouldn't have been careless, but Howl can come in and counter the Skiddo. We know it has Vine Whip, right? We know it has Leech Seed. That's not a big shocker there, but Peck can still chip it down. Growth, kind of scary, it has leftovers, so we're not doing too much damage, but we can at least hopefully get it under half by the time Owl has to go down. Okay, now Fire Punch can come in, we can start embering. Alright, leftovers recovery, Leech Seed recovery, he still has a potion, right? Okay, never mind. He doesn't have a potion, he doesn't use a potion, and we won. And all it took was a bird. Excellent. Well done, Flame. Congratulations, you battled well, and have earned the Terrain Badge. Please take it. Yay! Okay. This badge is proof of your victory over me, and your capabilities as trainer. I will also give you TM05, which contains Terrain Pulse. It can be taught to your Pokemon as many times as you'd like. I'd suggest visiting the Terrain Tutor at Rodanzi Trainer School to make the most of it. You battled well. Your gym challenge will take you to Ferox Village in the east. Believe in your Pokemon and never give up. I expect great things from you. It's kind of a lot of expectations to put on my shoulders, but it's fine. We'll surely live up to those expectations. I'm positive that our bird won't let us down. Alolan Rattata, not my favorite Pokemon from the Alola region. I especially don't like what they did to Alolan Persian, but that's another story. Blipbug coming in here. We can stay in. Hit it with... Okay, I should have used Peck there, but it's fine. Dottler, we can stay in and use Peck on for sure. Yeah, they can barely do any damage. Talonflame? I'm reminded of Talonflame's incredible success in Gen 6 because of Gale Wings. It was nerfed, but who knows, maybe they unnerfed it in this ROM hack. That is if we even can get Gale Wings on it as its ability. I kind of hope there is a nature and ability changer, or at least some way to change those things. Most ROM hacks nowadays that emphasize QOL features do have something like that. You know, Radical Red popularized that QOL model, I'm pretty sure. We can get a Psychic type there in Ralts. Oh, and this ROM hack has double Battle Grass, just like Gen 5. I did like that feature. I thought it was pretty interesting. We see a Rock Smash rock. That'll be interesting once we actually get Rock Smash. I kind of hope it's not overutilized. Not a big fan of HM moves, that's why I buffed them all in my ROM hack. We see Cut as well. There was a Cut tree in the city that I didn't showcase. Drillbur is probably one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 5 Excadrill. It's just so cool. It even got banned to Ubers for some time when Sandstream was deemed too powerful, or when the combination of Sandstream and Sandrush. Overall, this route seems to be pretty big, and there's a double battle coming up, so I kind of want to give my grass types a chance to do something. Oh, this isn't the best matchup. I might as well target down this Combi. I'll stay in for one turn, and then if Sabukui gets too chipped. Okay. Yeah, this Morlul isn't really doing that much, so I think I'll stay with Sabukui, even though we're at low HP. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be able to do any damage, and we're all good. And both Gachiakuta and Sabukui grow level, so that's nice. Alright, Nincada, Bug Ground, we can Leech Seed it. Mega Drain is neutral. Okay, yeah, it's not just the gym leader. The trainer AI for every trainer appears to not like being Leech Seeded. That pretty much completely diminishes the value of Leech Seed as a tool if the AI is just going to switch out. But I guess if the AI is also prone to setting up when it gets the chance, then you could force a switch that way. Depends on how it prioritizes switch order. I think think this is our rival, right? Oh, Flame, I finally caught up to you. I just beat the Rodanzi City Gym. Terrence was tougher than I thought. I couldn't help but notice you got the badge before me. I guess you know why I'm here, right? That's right, it's time for a Pokemon battle. I'm much tougher than I used to be, so don't think I'll go easy on you. Let's go. Okay, Rookie D, not a good matchup in the Gachiakuta. Our team's a little hurt. He caught us by surprise. I didn't expect a rival battle here, like I said. I've never played this game before, so I have no idea what to expect when. But luckily, this Rookie D didn't set up too much. Eevee, we can nail with a double kick, although it does just priority us with quick attack. Yana's a bit annoying. Yeah, this Eevee might be a problem. Ouch, that took no damage. Let's hope we don't get the proc, the effect spore. So I'm just gonna have to muscle through this battle with a sleeping Gachiakuta. Kinda wish I caught a Pharaoh Seed in the wild while I still have the chance, and it doesn't even matter because we just white out against the rival. That's a bit embarrassing, but I'm gonna use the excuse that we were caught off guard. So he starts off with the Rookie D, right, so I can just lead with Fire Punch. Yeah, thank goodness this is not a Nuzlocke. That would have been pretty bad. Same sequence of events. This time we get the burn, so we take less damage from this Fury attack. Far-fetched, Howl can come in, counter that. Final Gambit. Okay, sure. He's just gonna KO himself. Hopefully we can get the Stun Spore off here. Nope. Maybe Effect Spore? Procs? No. Yeah, okay, looks like the AI also really likes spamming status. And we really like missing status. Okay, third time's a charm, we finally managed to hit a status move. Double kick? No, Fire Punch cannot take two quick attacks, but Leech Seed can come in. He can't switch out of it, and we can start draining his HP. Berry Juice is going to be annoying, but we definitely have enough HP between our three Pokemon to muscle through. Especially with Gachiakuta's Mega Drain and the Leech Seed recovery. Sabikoi can take a quick attack for sure with that bulk, and then Gachiakuta can come in and take the final KO on this Eevee. That was a bit annoying. I think that Eevee probably has adaptability, that's why quick attack hit so hard. Gachiakuta learns Headbutt here, so that's pretty cool. Wow, you're much stronger already. I'll have to step my game up for our next battle, and to do that I'll need to challenge the Ferox Village Gym. You're headed there too, right? Let's go together. Who's Clancy? Team Pluto, okay. Dex Navs, oh. Okay, I could use a Dex Nav. I'm pretty sure we'll just get a Dex Nav after helping this guy out. Yeah, I mean, I'm skipping this dialogue, but it's really easy to get the gist. The evil guys stole the Dex Navs. We have to go through the desert, which is inhospitable, and I'm not even sure if we... Okay, we can't go that way. I'm not even sure if we actually had the choice to say no to that guy. I should probably go back and heal. I would like to double kick, but we can't do that right now. Our team is way too injured, and I should probably stop being reckless, but it is what it is. Zubat, I definitely want to get a Stun Spore off. Okay, never mind, we're just gonna wipe here again to a random grunt because I was too foolish to go back and heal. Can we run? No, we can't run. Oh, maybe Sabikui will just somehow miraculously take the KO while Zubat is sleeping. Wow, okay. That was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I will use Sabikui on my more permanent team just for that outstanding performance. I had no right winning that battle. That was crazy. With that, I think this is a good time to end the episode. We made it a good way. We beat the gym leader, we progressed the story, and we're at the threshold of the desert where hopefully we'll get some interesting Pokemon encounters. With that said, thank you for watching, until next time, and goodbye.